And hello, I know I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is, but I know I'm forgetting something. We'll find out as we go here. Hello and welcome in. I am Tammy Neff and you are on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage, and I am excited to make a bottle with you today. I'm doing it a little different than I've ever done it before. It's kind of the same things, but all put together. So I've never done both the tissue and the lace. So I'm going to give it a try. And I'm also going to put the lace over top of the picture. So we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to play around with it. So, I made myself an espresso iced coffee today. Oh boy, what a treat. I love it. That Nespresso machine is well worth the money. I would pitch every coffee maker I have and just use that. It's so good. Yes, it's more expensive. That's why my husband's like, you're spending $1.50. Is that worth $1.50? I think that's what it is a cup. But it's a lot cheaper than Starbucks. So I just do it on special occasions, although I had one yesterday too. Not special occasion. Oh, there goes my internet or Facebook's internet. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So enough talk about coffee. Yeah, we have 3 pots in our kitchen. For any of you that have been around for our live sales, you know that. We have our big pot for the weekend, you know, our glass like Mr. Coffee, and then we have our Keurig for every day, and then we have the Nespresso when I want something extra. You have the Nespresso? Okay, Judy, have a fun day. Don't you just love that coffee? Oh my gosh. I love the half calf and the, I don't know what, Virtuo or something. I think it starts with a V. I know that. And then the iced coffee. Those are I've narrowed it down. Those are the only 3 I'm buying from here on out. So anyway, so yummy. So yummy. Yeah, so if you're interested, put an espresso in there, or put coffee, and I will, I'll share the link with you. I think it's like, I want to say about 120, 150, something like that for the machine. And then you buy your pods, and they have like an app for your phone and blah, blah, blah. You don't drink coffee, Kathy? Well, I'm not a true, to me, a real coffee drinker drinks it black. And I have to have vanilla creamer or a sweet Italian cream or something like that. And I know a bunch of you get on me all the time because the creamer is so bad for you. But it's so good. It's like my one treat for sure. I eat other treats, but that's like my treat. So anyway, oh, there's Julie. We think we're going to be able to make it work to go to Zor tomorrow. Antique shopping. We've got she's got a baby shower for her daughter. So she's got live flowers coming tomorrow. She's got to get her arrangements made. And my daughter's coming tomorrow night. So I texted her this morning and I said, I think we can squeak it in. We're an hour and a half away. So we're going to leave extra early. It opens at 10. And I said, we're going to give ourselves 3 hours. So no slow shopping. We've got to speed through. And then if we have time, we can slow shop, but we're going to spend 3 hours. That'll bring us home by 2 o'clock. And oh gosh, it's the best. Like Springfield by far is the best antique show. I would recommend all of you, if you can ever make a trip to Springfield, Ohio during the extravaganza, that's when you need to come. So check that out. But this is Zor, Ohio, and it's an old German settlement. And it was like a community where like the women all lived in one building and the men lived in another building, and it was like a commune thing kind of, and they had their cook and they did everything as a community, and they open it up once a year and have huge tent sales, and it's a curated sale. So there's nobody that's selling junk. It is all good. So, instead of taking, 10s and 20s, you take 50s and 100s to this show. So it was, that's the only thing. It can be very expensive, but it's an awesome chance to find really good, real stuff that you can't. Hey, there's Dee Dee. I'm seeing all of you guys and all of your comments, and I'll get back to them. But there's my long lost friend, Dee Dee Schwab. She's the one that invented the idea of the fly on the wall. So she once said she wanted to watch us craft. She said, I would be a fly on the wall. I wouldn't say anything. We would just watch you. And it kind of stuck. So we do the fly on the wall in the group. Okay, so you guys aren't here to chit chat. Why am I so chatty? Probably the coffee. Probably the coffee. So thank you, Daryl. I'm going to show these today. And yes, it turned out great. And it's on there nice and strong. I think it's going to be great. Thank you, Janet. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kathy and Linda and Mary and Sherry and Janet, Debbie, Susie. Oh, that's so much better. Daryl, Jan, and Dee Dee. Hi, girls. Hi, and welcome. And thanks for saying hello. So last night in the group, we made these barrettes. Now, I have my big white band in my hair because I forgot about my barrette down here drying on my work table. So I already kind of had my hair up and ready to roll. But I went ahead and put the barrette in just so you guys could see. My plan for this big metal barrette was to do like a low pony and clip it down here. I thought that would look really good. You know, very professional, whatever. You know how they do. My daughter does that. She just looks so professional. And then this one we made. This one was a metal barrette, and this one was plastic, clear plastic. And we made this one as well. And I thought it would be good for like half up. You know, go halfway up back here. But I never really thought that a barrette would work up here. Now, I know I should have taken the time to take my hair down and do it so you all could see it, but it might work as a pony holder too. But how cute. So can you see? Let me see if you can see. I've got my other phone right here. I want you to see. It was just a bright idea. It came from when we made all of our belt buckles years ago. I had some ladies that would say they couldn't wear our belt buckles and they wished we'd do bracelets or whatever. And we did do a couple bracelets, and I bought these barrettes years ago, and I just found them in one of my sale piles. I decided to get rid of some crafty, sorry, get my phone turned on here. Get rid of some crafty stuff. So let's see if you guys can see this barrette. I'll get it close. There you go. Oh, my hair's a mess, but are we frozen? Oh, my phone's frozen. So there you go. It mostly is buttons. There's a couple of pins in there, and some pearls. So anyway, oh, thanks, Daryl. Oh man, yeah. So when I have my hair in a pony, it's got to go up, right? I keep pulling it so it goes up, but yet I need this to be fluffy. So it's it doesn't know which way to go. It doesn't know whether to go tight so it can stick up or if it needs to be puffy. Oh, me and my hair. And then there's this one that's just all buttons except for this earring and this earring. And I was kind of worried this one stuck up a little bit too much, but it was so interesting with all of the seed pearls on there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, this was a group project from last night and they were really fun. See, I'm still frozen. Isn't that crazy? So I go out, come back in on myself, but I'm still going here. That is so, it's got to be Facebook then. Look. Not even me. So, oh my gosh, now I really messed up. There we go. I'm still frozen. Am I freezing for you guys? Isn't that crazy? I'm still frozen. There we go. I'm back. Okay. So I have my second phone here just in case someone has a question. So, let's get part of this. So we got a paper plate project. Here's my paper plate ready to roll. And I will show you, those are yucky. I'll show you what we're going to be using. I have this old skinny long picture. It is a copy. I don't know where it came from. It is perfectly cut out. I have no idea where I got this picture, but it's a white background, but it fits my bottle perfectly. So I went through all of my real pictures. I'm frozen again. I went through all my real pictures and I couldn't find anything tall and skinny like this. And my bottle is tall and skinny. And look, it's just perfect. So I'm not messing around. I'm going to use this one. So, okay, then I've got my bottle top, which is an old doorstop. If you guys ever see these, that's what they are. They're old door stops, and they can be, usually they're wood. Sometimes they're in perfect condition, but look, it fits the top of this bottle perfect, and it kind of sets the mood. And the browns kind of go with the browns. And so I'm going with this one. I wish the picture was more vivid. I get it. But it isn't. So it's not. And I need, I knew I'd have to get up for something. Hang on. I needed a plate for my spray because I thought maybe I could do the edges in the browns. But before I do anything, I want to get this tissue paper on here. So I've got my band to trim out my picture. Oh, I just remembered that. Okay. And my lace, and then some flowers, a ticket, a little perfume bottle that I cleaned this morning. I tried to get it clean. I'm going to take the lid off, give it a little bit more time to dry. I think I got it all dry. What else do I have? And then this lace here. So that's our paper plate project for the day. Okay, so the first thing I want to do though is get this tissue paper on here so it can be drying. Mambo number 5. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm freezing. So I'm going to keep going. I've noticed it do this twice. It could have done it even more. I'm going to keep going. If it does that, you guys can, jump out and catch the replay later today. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to keep going because as a replay, it's just like a little blip. You know what I mean? It's like a little skip and it just keeps on going. So I'm going to keep going. And so when it stops spinning, I'll still be here. So I'm going to leave it up to you all. If you want to fuss through it, you're welcome to during the live. You'll see the word live right there if you are catching me live. If not, if you don't see anything red or the word live, then you know you are on the replay. So, it's funny. I get people tell me, like, there'll be a video from, 2021, and they'll say, no, don't put the button on there. You need to do whatever. What? Honey, you're on the replay. I made that thing, 4 years ago and sold it a long time ago. So that's the way you can tell. If there's a red button here, it says live right there, right underneath my finger. And then it also says 53, which tells you how many people are watching right now live. And then 0 stars. No one has sent me any stars. Boo-hoo. You guys, a star is, I think it's less than a penny, but I always figure it's a penny. So, that gives you an idea. So when someone sends, 1,000 stars, it's $1. And it all adds up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what stars are. And you can go out and buy your stars and have them. I always buy extra. So when I'm, I don't just buy, $1 worth. I buy, I don't buy the largest amount either. I think they let you buy like $60 or so. I don't know. It's been a while since I bought them. I just thank them. And they stay in there. And then when you're watching somebody and you love what they're doing, you can send them some stars. And it's like a tip, which are totally overrated in this country right now. Like, whatever happened to giving someone a tip and them actually, number 1, deserving it. Number 2, thanking you for it. Number 3, make you feel good for leaving it instead of, I gotta leave a tip. The prices are getting so expensive. It's just, I don't know. The tip thing is just way out of control here. We went somewhere. I forget where we were. And there was a sign, no tipping. I can't remember where we were. And I thought, wow, that was weird. We were all talking about it. Like, who does that? It's a new concept, right? I don't know. I probably just lost a bunch of followers for saying that. I'm all ready for Abby. Yes, I cleaned up my bathrooms today. So my house smells like bleach and toilet bowl cleaner. Smelled a lot better yesterday than it does today. Okay, here we go. Let's hope I cut enough to get this on here. Oh yeah, plenty. Okay, so now I'm going to crinkle it down here a little bit because I want some wrinkles in there. Looks like I'm going to have to cut some off. I left it too big. Well, I hate to put it on the bottom. Let's see if I can get it off and push it down. I hate to put it on the bottom because it doesn't always stand super well on the bottom. But when you put stuff on the bottom, but I think it's more the lace than the paper. I think the tissue paper will do okay on the bottom. We're going to find out. And then I'll cut off whatever excess I have. Yeah. Isn't that, it's just crazy. I told you before we went to there's a pizza shop here locally, and you go up to the counter and order, and it's like a winery pizza place. You go up to the counter and order, and then when you're paying, the tip part comes up. So you're tipping them before they even do anything, and I hate it. I hate that. Because you know what? If they're awesome and like, oh my gosh, I just loved her or him, you know, you want to give them more. You know, you might want to give them 25% or 30%, you know? But when they do that, I usually just do 20% because it's easy math for my little brain, to be honest. Yeah, so they kind of get gypped because I do the 15% because that makes me mad. And that's so unfair to the girl. But truly, you order up there, all they do is hand you your pizza. You've already got your plates are self-service. Everything's self-service. So what are you tipping them for? You know, I guess that's what I mean. Hi, Bernadine. Yeah. I don't know why I'm whining because I really have been having a great day. And I come on here like, whoa, wow, wow, wow. I don't even know what got me talking about it. Okay, let's quit complaining. We'll quit complaining. But yeah, I'm excited that we're going to go to Zor tomorrow. I haven't broke it to my husband yet. That could be a showstopper, but he's pretty good. He called me today and was talking about an auction he went by. He says, you should have been, you know, you should have went. I didn't know anything about it. It's in the opposite direction from where I usually go, so I didn't even know there was an auction today. So that's a good sign, right? That he's thinking about me when he sees an auction and says, you need to do that. I think that's a good sign that he's going to be okay to let me go tomorrow. Aw, I know, Renee. So skip the tip and the yes. You skip it completely. See, I'm always curious, what does other people do? And maybe that's why I brought it up. I forget what the word tip means. We talked about this with somebody because they said, and I feel like it was online, something about being fast in a timely, let's see. I don't remember what it is, but I don't know. Oh, I know what brought it all up is the stars. Yeah, here I am saying, don't tip anybody. And I'm telling you. But I'd like a tip. Oh, wow. What a ding dong. That's exactly. Oh, shoot. But yeah, a star is like a tip. But I'm performing. I'm working for it here. Okay, so I'm putting my tissue paper down. It's just brown packing tape paper. Not brown, but you know, like a gold. So you guys, when you order from me, if you get this, keep it. I'm just using Mod Podge right out of my fancy little jar. I think it's so pretty in my pretty little cut glass jar with the pretty lid. And it stays fine. It's been in here forever. I try when I'm dipping in, I try to like wipe it off underneath this little lip, you know, this little lip. I dip it in and I wipe it off under here to try and keep this part clean so that my lid doesn't stick. So I work hard. I don't work hard. I am mindful. I am mindful of that. And because in the beginning, I had to wipe it every time I used it. I'd just take a baby wipe and wipe it out when I was done. It was worth it because it was pretty for you guys too, and you know, and me. And it looks a lot better sitting on my table than an old Mod Podge bottle. And I do leave it out because I use it so much. Okay. All right, now I got to deal with the bottom here that I've been ignoring. Let's see if we can't get that down. All right, stick down, or you know what? I think I'm just going to rip some of it off. I may need it though. Let's see what's going to cover here. I'm going to smash down those globs. Yeah, so if you get packages from me wrapped in this, I think I'm switching over to black paper. The black paper just looks so rich. But this was such a, you know, of course I recycle, you know, my boxes. I use boxes that, like, all my friends bring me their boxes, my mom. I keep all my boxes, and so I try to recycle boxes, so they're not always like the nicest box, because, you know, boxes are over $1 a piece now, even for a little one. So keeps shipping down. But it sure makes an ugly mess in my office having all those darn boxes. And it also, like right now, we just had that huge sale, and my box depleted by 2/3. So I got to build up my boxes again. I do have the ones from Amazon in boxes that are folded up, and that's really nice. But like I said, they're expensive to do it that way. So, okay, I see something about shoe polish. I just really want to dry the bottom. I'm not going to sit here and dry this whole thing because I've got another paper plate project to show you. And I didn't do, let me get the bottom dry. Hopefully it's going to stand fine. Okay, if I just get the bottom dry, then I can stand it up and we'll move on. Let's see, what does she say? We use to crumble up masking tape, apply wrinkled, and then use brown shoe polish to make it look old. Oh, that's cool. Masking tape, I haven't tried that. Yeah, you'd have to crinkle it, so I'm thinking all those lines would show. But maybe the whiter tape. My nose is itching. My skin cancer is healing very well. I'm very happy with it. Okay. I feel lucky. So yeah, you guys had to watch me in my Band-Aid for weeks. So happy to quit wearing it. I quit wearing it about a week ago. And nobody's, you know, passed out or made any comments or asked any questions about it. So I don't think it just looks like dry skin, really. But he still wants to see me back. He wants it perfect. I'm like, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think I want to go through it. I was going to say, I think I'm going to clean it up, clear up to the top, but I want my seam binding bow, so I'm not going to worry about it because I'll wrap seam binding around that. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't, but because see how good it looks going all the way up, but I should have taken it all the way up over, and then over here, I didn't get it up as far. Right there. So I was thinking about patching in a piece, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, so before I go any further with this paper plate deal, actually, wait a minute. I might go ahead and do my staining. I have a paper plate project out. You got your little jar for your Mod Podge. Aw, yeah. Someone else messaged me and said, I ran to my cabinet and got, well, I don't know that she said I ran to my cabinet, but she went to her cabinet and got her pretty glass jar out. I forget who it was. I think it was a crafter even. I want to say it was Agnes, but I'm not sure it was. Somebody did. So I'm just going to add a little antiquing, just a little something maybe, just to try and pop it a little bit. I was watching, I was watching Anne at Anne's Create and Share yesterday, and she was messing around with, let's see, she was messing around with watercolor. Oh, that brings me into another paper plate project then. Are you guys busy? You want to hang for a while? I feel like Kathy DiDomenico with Royal Funky Junk. She always just hangs. I got a lot to talk about today. If you guys want to hang, yeah, I kind of like that. I don't usually brush this stuff on. Anyway, Anne was talking about watercolor, and she was kind of doing like this, actually. Now, this is my antiquing medium. And Anne gave me another idea with that. I've got to reach out to her. I might try to call her on Messenger. I don't know her number, and I don't know her well enough. I only just met her. But I was thinking I might try and call her. I got a couple questions on something I saw her doing there. That made it better. But I want to leave their dresses light so that they show up. So anyway, so I know my brain is jumping everywhere. So the antiquing medium is sold out right now. But I'm going to work on maybe trying to make my own. You're good to stay? Okay. All right. Continue. Oh, no. There's that chat bot again. You guys, if you don't know, no, please just ignore that. I don't know what. When you do the command thing, it doesn't do anything. It just tells you how to, like, it's more for me than you. I don't know why they keep putting that on there. So, anyway, okay. We're done with the Mod Podge. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so let's stay with what we've just started to talk about. I have a project I've been working on my own, because it's been years and years and years and years. And Julie started doing this bronze paint, and she uses turquoise paint, and then she does like a gold something over top. I don't know, and I've not really paid much attention to what she's doing, but I love the look of it, and it reminds me of what I have, and it's completely different. And I think that mine is old school, and hers is much more, you know, someone's figured out a way to do it much faster and easier. So I wanted to get out my old school stuff and to see it, you know, just check it out. So it is Modern Masters, which, you know, is like, I don't know if you know Modern Masters, but they were always like the best for faux finishing, and all of their products were amazing. And like their metal paints and stuff are awesome. So you take something like this and you paint it with, you could paint it with any of their metallics, Modern Masters. And then, so I found these, and so I painted it with this bronze. I chose the bronzy color. And then they make a blue or a green, and you can see how old this is. I mean, look, you can even tell by looking at the liquid, it's old. And when our paint store they used to sell all kinds of faux finish stuff. They did Ralph Lauren classes there. They were all into faux finish, everything. They had the oil glazes and everything that we use by the gallons to do walls. Anyway, they had this on the clearance table because no one was buying it, and it was only $1. And so I bought all of them. I think I've got like 8 bottles of this stuff, and it is still working. I didn't know if it would work or not. You're going to hang out with me too, Deborah. And then they have the sealer, and then they have yet another sealer. It's a clear coat that you can put on if you want to put it outside or whatever. So this is made, like they used to sell this in gallons because you could do, you know, wall finishes with this and get true patina. So this is what I started out with, and I don't know which one I've sealed and which one I haven't. And then this is what I got using that. So what happens is this blue or green, whichever you choose, okay, it reacts with the metals in your metallic paints. And so you wait on the reaction, and so you never know where it's going to happen, how much you're going to get, what it's going to look like. So I did 2 of them, and this is what I got. So this is a natural reaction. So you put this on first, let it dry, which I forced it dry, and then I put another coat on, and while it's wet, you add your blue or green, and then you wait for it to dry. And it's just like water. You can see it's just like water. So it dries pretty quick. When I first did both of these frames, I dried them both down, and then I moved on. The next step is the sealer. And the one did great, like super great. I'm going to say it was this one. I loved how it was, but this one, it turned white, like it was white, cloudy everywhere. So something was still wet. So before I went to bed last night, I started over, right over top of what I had. And I don't know, I did dishes, I did whatever, and I kept coming back in. I did the second coat. While it was wet, I put this on. And when I woke up this morning, it was just like the other one. So they're different but the same, and you can't control. So what I like about Julie's is that you can control how it is. So I'll have to find out exactly what she's using. But I knew I had that, so I didn't really, you know, I don't know. I don't want to buy anything else when I got stuff. But I kind of like what she has because it's more predictable. You know, with this, you don't know what you're going to get because it actually is however it reacts. So anyway, and then I kept one undone and it didn't have glass. The other two had glass. This one didn't have any glass. But it had these pictures in them. They're okay. You know, they're okay. But I think I wanted to kind of do a project. And I didn't really know because I didn't really know what I'm doing. But here are my options, and I just copied them. So I have these two ladies with the colors. I thought about them, but she's off. She works, she's off. But then I kept looking. Okay, so I have these. And I found these 3 kids. Whoops, there's an extra. I found these 3 kids, and I really like them. What? So these are old, this is an old advertising postcard for condensed milk. I love that one. Okay, I love that one. And I loved that one. And I loved that one. Although looking in the camera, they don't really go, do they? So then I watched Cheryl. I keep calling her Cheryl. I watched Anne. They're both new to me. So Cheryl is Mama P at Mama P's Crafty Creations. I'm not sure. If you type in Mama P, she'll come up, I'm sure. But it's something like that. Mama P. I think it's Mama P's Craft. I'm sorry, Cheryl, if you happen to catch this. I think it's Mama P's Crafty Creations. I'm pretty sure. Let me just look. I've got a text and stuff from her. She's the one we're doing our group with. She's the one that came up with the Vintage Friendship Journal. Let's see here. Mama P's Crafty Creations. I was right. Woohoo. Okay, so Cheryl, I was re-watching like old videos of Cheryl's because I'm so interested in what she's doing. Anyway, she was watercoloring, and I just happened to buy, of course, watching Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble. And do you guys feel like I feel like we're FaceTiming, but I can't see you because we're just chatting. We're not even crafting, but it's fun. I'm enjoying this. Anyway, what do we still have? Oh, we have 62. We have even more. So, okay, I'm going to keep going. So I found these and I printed them in black and white. And so I started to tell you, I've been watching Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble. She does a lot of Watercolor Wednesday paint projects. And I think it looks so much fun. And I'm like, I would love to try it, but I didn't want the watercolors that are all of the colors. I wanted more earthy. So I went on Etsy and I found some where they actually make them with berries and leaves and pods and whatever all. And so I bought natural colors, which I think will be way more my thing. Now they were like $40 for little teeny tiny dots on cards. But I think they'll last me a long time because I've never even used them. I probably had them for 3 months, maybe more. But anyway, Anne is getting me kind of stoked. She had things like this. They were almost more like this, patinaed, like old pictures. And she would, you do, Vicki? And she would color them in like crayons, and I'm like, oh. So now I have found my way of using watercolor in a vintage way. And she just softly, barely any color. I mean, they're perfect. And so I'm kind of thinking, I haven't dug out my colors yet to see, but I'm sure I'll have something like this. So I'm kind of leaning towards these two. So it would be her, and making my own darn pictures, right? So I probably have to tea stain these is what I'm thinking. But I even wrote watercolor on here in case these paper plate projects end up upstairs for who knows how long. So anyway, because, you know, I have a lot. And it's not something I'm comfortable doing. So I'll probably do those just on my own and then maybe save that third one to do together. I don't, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, my hair, okay, let's talk about this for anybody that joined late. I have this white, big white puffy because of my white shirt. And then I remembered when I got downstairs to my craft table that we'd made these Bretts last night in our crafting group. And we made a big, this one's metal, it's heavier, and I thought I was going to wear it like a low pony. And then this one is like I was going to do half up and do one there. But I ended up just popped it in my hair anyway, so it's okay. But it's, I know it's not the way it's supposed to be. So everybody's like, what is wrong with her hair? I know, but it looks okay. You know, I'm half blind, so I can, it's fine. I can't even see it anyway. Okay, so good. Okay, then the other thing on my, so let me get these things out of the way. So the other thing on my table is we were talking in the group. I've done my 3 projects in the group for the month, but I gave them 13 last month, so I feel like I've gypped them this month. I want to give them a little bit more. So there's a project that I've been a little excited about, but yet nervous about how long it's going to take me here with you guys. Are we drying? No. I'm waiting on my bottle to dry. I'm probably going to have to force it here in a minute. Anyway, so this is one paper plate project that I've mentioned in here a couple times because I am nervous about it, but yet I'm excited about it too. It is a Chalk Couture frame. So these frames are on Chalk Couture's website, at my website, TammyLovesVintage.com, under the Chalk Couture tab. I think they're absolutely amazing, beautiful. You can find frames like this, you know, yard sales, thrift stores, whatever. But yeah, I just have the Chalk Couture. So these are the things on my, we're going to call this a giant paper plate. But I have this belly dancing part of a belly dancing scarf with, I love the pearls at the bottom of it. And then, and I didn't know it was a belly dancing. One of you guys told me. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So I've got 3 or 4 of them, different colors. Then I pulled a little bit of lamb's ear because I think that the softness with the blues and stuff kind of goes with this really well. I think that's a great green. I don't know if I'll use it or not. I had this strip of whatever, kind of looks like a bookmarker to me, but it fits the frame. So I was, you know, so when I do my paper plate projects, I lay a few things out. I lay like 3 or 4 paper plates out, and then I think about it and I pull things and I keep adding and adding. Yes, to belly dance. Oh, you did, Sharon? You're kidding. That's so cool. So, okay, anyway, and then I laid this out as part of her, so this is like the main part of this. I bought this to take, oh, I hate when I freeze, take her head off and make a bottle doll with her, like, you know, like that, and then do her dress all flary out. But she's so great, and she's all intact, and nothing is broken. And so I thought, how fun to dress her. So I'm looking through like my doll clothes. What I'll do, oh gosh, yeah, oh gosh. And I found this little apron. Was one thing that I pulled for sure. See, I think we're gonna have fun dressing her. And then, oh, it's another leaf and another leaf and another leaf. We don't need those. And then this is like out of my doll clothes. It looks like maybe a little bonnet, like some kind of a, oh yeah, it definitely is a bonnet of some sort. So we'll do something with that. And then I didn't pull anything else clothes-wise, but I had this fantastic old hat with the little millineries on it, the little flowers, and it fits her like perfectly. Okay, so stay with me. Well, you don't have to, but you know. And then I just pulled some things with blues. Look at this tatting. Look at that. Oh my gosh, right? Oh, it just thrills me. It's so exciting. And then, what else did I pull? I pulled, oh, there's another leaf. I pulled this, which is the only seam binding I had at the time. Now I've got some blues. So when you go in on my link that I give you guys for seam binding, when you click on it, it comes up a cream color, because that's what I use 85%, 90%, maybe 98%, 94% of the time. But the more I've been messing around with you guys, I know a lot of you like color. So here's yeah, this is gonna work. I need to cut this down. I don't know. I'm gonna just put a piece on here. It might be off, but a little. It's right with a lot of it. So we'll see. Maybe I can bleach it down. And then this is, what the heck is this? I don't know. It's a cruddy edge of something, but there's blue on it, and it's cool. And then I pulled some jewelry, and I pulled this. I don't know what the heck I have for this. Linda Glenham got me this. I have her name taped to it. Maybe I was thinking I'd make a little bottle or a little tassel. I don't know why I put that there, but it does have blue. And then I have these little old flowers. And I have these snaps that are blue. I have a blue number 2. And this, I was thinking for her skirt to hoop it out. Like, this is a clock spring, and it makes your skirt stick out. But I don't think I want her skirt to stick out if I'm going to mount her to this board. And that's what I'm going to do. So I cut out a piece of a quilt, an old quilt that's just worn and frazzled. I mean, like, look, it's even got a hole. And then this board, of course, with Chalk Couture is like chalk paste, and then there's some blue tickets. I just started pulling blue stuff. So I have to wipe this off. This is from 2016. So I've got to wash that off, paint this board white. It's metal, so you could use magnets on it, but I don't know. Have to be awful strong magnets to go through this. But anyway, and then I'll age up the frame. But see how this is going to be a big deal. So I think I made myself feel a lot better about saying I would do this paper plate project in the group. So we're going to do that before the end of the month in the group. We're going to dress the doll, mount her, do the frame, all the things. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really awesome project. So, but I think it's going to take a little while. So anyway, there you go. You're all caught up now. Back to the project. Ignore that chatbot thing that just popped up. I don't know what it is. It's in my comments. I say that every day. Because when you do it, it just tells you how to work chatbots for me. It's like for me. And I know I have some exclamation point Amazon maybe, and exclamation point maybe notifications. I don't even know. Danita set it up for me, and I gave her what I wanted. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, I suck at this. I really suck at this. Oh, it's true. I'm so bad. I watch all these other people and they're so good at it, and I suck. I am terrible. You know why? I don't care. I'm not interested in that stuff. You have followed me that long. Oh, wait. What's that say? Tammy, the chat bot. What? 694 days. I don't know what that means. I thought that was a person that said that. How long is 694 days? That's just like 365. That's like a couple years. Where have you been, chatbot? I've been on here since 2000 and probably 11. I don't know if followage does anything. I think it's notifications, exclamation point notifications. You can see if something pops up if you want to try it. I don't know. And I think exclamation point Amazon. I don't think I did. Like, I was watching Kathy, and she does, like, for me it would be seam binding or Super 77 or whatever. Well, Nelda, I like the crafting side of it, not the technical side. Like, when I have to sit down on my computer, I'm like, yikes. Now, I got the shipping and all that figured out. Typed in followage, and it tells you how many days I followed you. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. You got some catching up to do. I've been around a long time. Okay, let's get our paper plate back out. All right. I'm going to use my, oh, wait. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it down with that. Okay, so I've got my spray board here, which is just my spray adhesive. So if you need a link for spray adhesive, if you don't know what I'm using, just type in adhesive and I'll give you a link. Those people on Amazon are going to wonder, what the heck, who's advertising for me? Because whew, I've sent a lot of people this one. It's a good one. Okay, so that's the back. This is the front. The longer you let it sit, the stickier it gets. Wow, 1,425 days. How cool. You've been around a while, ain't ya? Okay, I'm going to hold this a little bit high because of what I'm going to do next. Okay, so we're going to put that down. I'm not sure I hit the middle there, but... And then I've got this beautiful lace. Here's my idea. Since I'm not crazy for the color of this printable thing that I have, I don't know where I got it. You found an old scribbler with recipes. Oh, I love it. Old vintage. Oh, no. What? I can't read the rest. Old recipes written by your mother-in-law, very old, mounted to a board and doing old vignette, going to try to find a few kitchen utensils to out. Oh, I love that. Yeah, put them in a vase, you know, with like a little rolling pin and some spoons and stuff, wooden spoons. This is a really cool look. I'm sure you've seen mine. If not, type in the comments kitchen picture or something to remind me to send you a picture of mine, because I have that I have wooden breadboards behind and like wood peels. Yeah, I love that. And then I was watching, I see you guys went away. I was watching, she does auctions in the Whatnot app. Oh gosh, and she's so good. I can't think of her name and I'm not going to think of it. I bet you I'm not, and I bet I'm not. Let me see if I have that WhatsApp, whatever it is. It's a shopping. I don't have it on this phone. It must be on that one. Anyway, I can't remember. Oh, it makes me so mad. Anyway, she took a wooden slicer. It was a wooden slicer, and added really cute legs to it, kind of like this bottle top. You know, she added 4 and made legs and made a tray, a skinny little tray for her kitchen. It was really neat. She did. I just saw it yesterday. I don't know when she did it, but I saw her. I think I actually caught her live. I can't remember who she is. Did anybody else see that? Can you share her name? If you did, oh, she's cute as button. She's got a little granddaughter named Millie, just like me. She has a beautiful like work table behind, like a workbench with shelves and greenery and stuff on it. It's kind of, I think it's kind of gray in color. Poop. I can't remember her name. Oh, I hate that. I didn't know I was going to talk about her. I had jotted it down. Okay, so this might hide it too much. I don't know. No, that's not it, Vicki. That's not the one I'm thinking of anyway. She could have all of that, but she's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, what do you think of this? So my Facebook friend here, Jimmy Swift, is the one that, she's an artist, like an artist, and she loves all this vintage stuff, and she turned me on to how to make the, you know, the idea about making the velvet flowers and all of that stuff. Yeah, Norma, you'll have to catch the replay on this one. We did lots of good stuff, actually. We did a lot of chatting. But anyway, I just don't know. Is it too... I wanted to do this because she gave me the idea of putting the tool over the picture, but the picture is so dull. What do you think? You like it? I'm seeing hearts. Okay. All right, let's go for it. I tried to darken the edge. Maybe I need to darken the edge a little bit more. I'll be right back, okay? Okay? Be right back. antiquing wax, and then I need a little, hang on. Oh, I just got wax on my shirt. Of course I did. I always get stuff on my boobs. I got wax on my boob. So I'll move it up a little bit. Oh man, anybody else have that trouble? Always in the way. Okay, let me just break through, get a little bit of wax and go wipe it off. Let me just see. Yeah, that's because I started out with almost white. That's better. Just want to see if I can brown this up a little bit. Still has a pinkish feel to me. I'm just going straight in, so it's sucking in. Wherever I'm hitting, it's like drinking it in. So I'm being real light-handed here. Oop, except for right there. And right there. But that's okay. I kind of am okay with it being a little spotty here and there. Okay, I'm just winging this one, you guys. I'm making it up. You like it? Oh, okay, okay. Sweet. So I've done plenty of bottles with lace in a picture or the tissue paper in a picture, but never both. Like I've never done both on top of each other. So I'm kind of, I just wish my picture were bolder. But this picture is the only one that fits this bottle well. I'm going to go into the picture a little bit. Don't be afraid, right? I have never done this before. I'm liking it and keep on going because I like it. See, you always go less because you can always add more. Yeah, it kind of killed down that pinkiness. I feel like it, ooh, whoa. I feel like it was so pink. Okay. Trying to bail it out so that I like it. Now I'm going to go, I'm actually going to go, well, it's not going to do me any good because I've got a frame for that, so it won't matter. Kind of like the idea of picking up some of the wrinkles. Since I'm going to put the same color down, kind of like the contrast maybe. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We made these in the group last night, these hair breadths. So I thought I would wear it today. I forgot about it when I did my hair up in my ponytail and my big white twisty, or a big fluffy white twisty. And then I came downstairs, and when I saw my work table, there were my breadths drying from last night. And I thought, ooh, I can put that in too and show it off. You never know what we're going to come up with in there. I keep telling yous. Okay, so I am making a difference. I'm not sure. I'm being careful. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think I can afford to go a little darker. Wow, it's really picking up those cracks though. This is a great idea for another bottle, like for a future bottle to not cover it up. Am I splashing more? No, I just have some right there. I feel like I'm better to just leave it because I go trying to clean it off and go smear it. Maybe a bigger spot. I know how this wax works. Okay, I'm getting her dirty now. Didn't plan on this, but I like it. Going all the way. Shouldn't have talked so much earlier. See, I didn't clear wax it because I did do the Mod Podge sealer on it, so it wasn't super thirsty paper anyway. So that's why I'm able to move it around a little bit. But if there's any place, like this is a little bit heavy, but it doesn't bother me. Oh, the Olympics. Oh yeah, they are. It is stunning. Beautiful. Okay. All right, you guys, that's enough. That's enough of that. Right there. Okay, where's my dirty brush? Oh, there it is. Okay, now let me wipe my hand off here. Well, it's not as dirty as I thought. Whoops. Okay, that's weird. All right. So now let's get this down. I'm going to grab a paper towel real quick and just kind of, yeah, buff this a little bit because I want the lace, the sticky of the lace to stick, okay? It's not so much that I want it off, but you know, wax is making it more, instead of a thirstier, oh shoot, I just hit my shirt again. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. I want the spray adhesive to stick. So I didn't want it super waxy. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the, oh, I can't tell. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the front. Okay. With the front down here. Okay, let's, we're gonna lay. So this is the front. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this down. Okay, once I get past this part, we'll be able to fly. So I'm gonna spray it out. Yes, I'm gonna get my clean floor. I have a little residue. It's, you can just feel it a little bit in your bare feet. A little drag almost, nothing. It doesn't bother me, or I'd step outside. My outside is right there. I could step outside to spray this. So when I mentioned yesterday, somebody asked, why didn't you use your spray adhesive? I had just done my floor, so that was so yesterday, you know what I mean? That floor's dirty already. So there's that. Okay, I can't do this because I want, I hate working with these great big pieces. They're so sticky. Okay. I'm hoping this spray adhesive doesn't distort the netting even more, you know? Okay. So, oh, there's something on there I don't want. Probably a big glob of spray right where I don't want it. Oh well, it is there and it ain't coming up. Okay, so I'm gonna lay my bottle down. I have to do it this way. Normally I would lay my bottle on top of what I just smoothed out, but in this case, I want it low. And I want those two flowers on either side of the ladies. And then I need to stretch it up here. Okay. So I need 3 hands. Nope, it's not going to stretch. And is it going to stick? I'm not sure it's going to stick either. I was wondering about that with that wax. Let's see. It's kind of sticking. It's not super sticking. Okay, here's my idea. It's not sticking great. Oh, thank you. It is a pretty one. Oh, see, it did stick to the picture. Okay, here's an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, we might have our first fail. Well. Okay. I'm going to try some cornstarch. What do you think of that? Hi, Lori. What do you guys think? Cornstarch to kill the wax so that my fabric will stick. It's the only thing I could think of. Let's try it. I mean, I rubbed it with a paper towel. I told you. Spray bottle. Spray bottle. You guys should spray something on it. Oh, you want to know what my spray is? Maybe that's what you need. Okay, gotcha. I was just thinking, it's almost like a reverse of the stamp. I think this will work. So that cornstarch, a little glue on the back. Yeah, but it was a little bit lifting. And you're right, I am going to add, I'll dust this off. Just want to kind of soak up the wax a little bit. I don't know if this is an idea or not. I don't know. I am going to be putting a glue in a frame around this with fabric. So, okay, now let's see. Do I have to respray? Should still be plenty. Not super sticky because I had it down. Let me just give it another little quick shot. Let's fold it up there. Okay, there it is. Let me just give it a quick little zip. There. Okay. Little refresher. Okay, we're gonna go. Gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't. Well, I don't know if it's going to work either, Lori, but I'll let you know here in a couple minutes, a couple seconds, because we're going up with it. I got my flowers flipped up. Okay, here we go. Here we come. Okay. Well, let's see here. So I need it down here, but I need it. So, okay, let's get that down. I'm going to pull it. There we go. Well, it definitely helped. Definitely helped. I don't know that it solved the problemo, but it definitely helped. Okay. I'm going to have issues up here because it's not as tall as my bottle, and this bottle is tall. I really, I have an issue around my top. I'm going to have to figure out how to handle that. And I think it was Lori that just said glue it down in the back, and I think I will. I think that the bulk of it is sticking. If you can see them good enough. They're so misty. I'm not sure you can see them good enough. Oh, I don't know. I see them. Okay. That was the other concern. I don't think the spray on the lace helped that part of it at all, but there's no other way. Oh, fold it over. Oh, there. It's sticky. That stuff is sticky. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to save that. Okay. It's down, but it's not down great, and I don't know what I'm going to do here. Eee. Okay, I'm going to have to find some. I thought I'd be able to stretch it, but I couldn't hold everything and stretch it well. So let's get our trim on. Let's just keep going. We'll see. I can soak this in water and it'll all come off and I can start over. It didn't hurt my bottle, right? Didn't hurt my bottle at all. If we don't like it. We're too far in now to be a quitter. I'm not quitting now. Okay, my glue gun's on. I just remembered that. Okay. A lighter, I might need a lighter trim. It's so blend, everything's the same color. Let me get my trim hook here. These are all my trims that I have. I don't want white. That one's pretty, but is it too pretty? I like the contrast kind of a lot. I don't hate it. Okay, so we like that one. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice creamy one, but it's too big. Oh, here. Nope, that's the same one. I just saw. This one's too big too. Oh, and it's matchy, but I like it. I kind of like that one. I kind of like this one right here. Kind of like that one. Yes, I'm not a quitter. That's for sure. Okay, yep, we're sticking in here. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna, oh, I'm caught on that tray again. I don't know if I would like this thing. I bought this surface thing at Hobby Lobby and I polyurethaned it like 10 times so I'd be able to wash it off. And I've got it down here, but I don't know. I'm not sure about using it. I watch everybody else work on a turntable. I'm like, gosh, pretty cool how they can just spin her around like a pro. I'm just not a pro yet. I think that's the problem. Just don't feel like I can do that. Okay, now it seems to me I tried to sister cut this stuff before and that didn't go too well because it's so thick. So we're just going to, let's see, I think I'll cut the sides exact with the picture and then the bottom will go all the way across. Okay, so that means I need to do this side. Okay. Oh, I wish my picture were darker. I wish the ladies were brighter. I mean, the picture's dark now. Oh, it's going to be good. Look at that. I think it's going to be okay. I don't know how. I think it's going to be okay, you guys. So I need to take it all. I need to clean that cut up. That's terrible. And I think it's a little crookedy. And then I think what I'm going to do is put, yes, I should use a different glue, but hot glue is right here. Oops. Whoops. I'm undoing something I don't want to undo. Okay, just to keep all that together, you know, because it kind of wants to fray. So I kind of just put an end on it. I need like fray check, but that's just as handier, because fray check, I don't even know where it is. Okay, so let's go across the top of this picture. That to the end and that to the end. Let's see if I can't cut this exactly. Oh yeah. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit on here, whatever I'll just grab. Magic. Okay, and then down here, I'm gonna do the same deal. Again, I'm fraying out, so let's just snip off a little piece. Let's put a little bit of glue on here to make it, ooh, that's a lot. Let's let that cool before I grab it. They are veiled in silence. Yes, it was just such a cool idea, and she said it makes your vintage pictures even more vintage, and I see that. Okay, so that kind of stopped that from fraying out anymore. Let's put that there and go across here. Okay. Like it, I need to pull down on this lace so that it's tight underneath them. Okay. Line that up. Push it up there, pull it down here. I'm a little bit crookedish, so I'll put some buttons on the corners to solve that problem. Oh, nice cut. Nice clean cut. Okay, so I'm gonna hang, I'm done with that. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here, just kind of like fray check to keep it from shizzling, you know. Oh, hi Diane. Oh gosh, honey, we've been on, oh my gosh. Have we been on an hour and 15 minutes? You are late. We did a lot of chit-chatting, shared a lot of good stuff. I think it was a good day. I think it was a good day. All my troubles. Hey, it's gonna be a good day. So yeah, you might want to catch the replay. Okay, now I've got to figure out what to do with this. I've never quite had this happen before, where my lace fell short. I thought I could stretch it, but I really needed it down here, because had I put it up higher, you would never have seen these girls through all of this. You see what I mean? You can barely see them now because they're kind of, you know, really pushed back. Okay, so figure out what to do. I'm thinking maybe okay, I gotta step out of, okay, here, I'll just do, oh, no, I won't. No, I won't, that's fine. I was gonna say there, you can just have a look at my crappiness over here. Oh, thanks, Joy. Yeah, it turned out really great. So this light's kind of glaring on you, but I don't have any, there we go. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going over here. It's going to take me a second to find what I want. So I showed you guys 2 paper plate projects. Here, something like this is what I was thinking. Or maybe like this. Oh, that didn't take me as long as I thought. I thought I might have to dig around a little bit. No, I'm trying to be fast. Well, let's see if any of this... Okay, so come back. Sorry. I thought maybe, you know, I'd be over there a minute, but I wasn't. Whoops. Okay. My boobs again. Always in the way. Okay. So, I don't think this is going to work, but I could make it, I could make that work, but let's try... Okay, wait. Let me get my, let me get this down. I don't want to use hot glue on this. I feel like this is better. Okay, so let's get that down. Sticky tack. I'm stretching it up as much as I can. Okay. We'll get it, you guys. We'll get it, not to worry. Anybody worried? Are you worried? Anybody was worried? I was, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, I think we're okay. Let's see here. I keep getting texts and there goes my door ring again. I hope it's not, oh, and I can't check it on this phone. Darn it. Okay, Labor Day. Okay. Julie, sounds great. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring her a cup of my Nespresso in the morning. Okay. All caught up with texts. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I think I might have to split it to make it lay right though. Unless I go way low. I think I've got to split it at the corners because it's not, it's a great idea. Okay, or it's a great idea. It's just not, you're not worried. Okay, wonder if I've got another idea. Okay, so hold on. I did grab this little bonnet too. I thought I could maybe, no, I don't think I like that yellowy with it. Hang on, I got another option. I'm going to try to make it an easy option, and if it doesn't work, then ooh, look at that blue for her. I got that in since I laid her out. Let's see what happens. So this is my bag of pre-sewn ruffles. This would be the only one, and it's not big enough. Oh, wouldn't that have been sweet? And that would have solved everything. Can I make it? Can I unsew it maybe and just let it, oh golly, look. It worked. It worked. I'm unsewing it. I'm pulling my pleating. Okay, I'm unsewing that. Oh my gosh, I just bailed it out. That's what I was going to do. I was going to sew this if I had to, but it's so thick I'm not sure how it would lay. But check this out. Chicky poos. Check that out. We did it. Yay. And look, I can just get it up here on the top. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I was thinking when I was going to sew this, I was going to say, okay, everybody wait a minute. I'm going to sew this. And then I remembered I have a bunch already sewed. So I checked that bag and that's when I found that. And that solved everything. So that tells me that, yes, you're right. Yay, you guys like it. Who said to sew it? Whoever said that? Gather it, Pamela. You were right. You were on the right track. Okay, so now I want just this much to be sticky and not the rest. So I was going to do spray adhesive. I was going to tape this off. So typically what I would do is tape it off so that this stayed fluffy, you know, stayed alive, bouncy, whatever the word is. But I think I'm just going to try this stuff. Right? I think I'm just going to try this. We make our Santas and the Uncle Sam and all the cotton spun bunnies and all that stuff, and we use this stuff and it holds like crazy on fabric. So I think this is just fine. It just takes a minute to dry, that's all. Okay, so I got that on there. usually snaps. Okay, and I'm gonna rub it out so it goes everywhere. And then I'm gonna wipe this off. Okay, now we're going in. Yay! Oh, I bailed it out, didn't it, you guys? I was a little bit, I was a little bit thinking, dang, I've got a predicament. I had a predicament, but we fixed it. Yay. Okay, so now I just need that to dry. Twist it around here a little bit. My back to fall in the back. I can put a button up here. I'm gonna run back. Yay! Oh my gosh, wait till Ginny sees this. See, she tells me and I do it. I do it to the max. Okay, whoo, right? Whoo! We did it together, you guys. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up the top. See my top? I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Yeah, because it's got some chips in there. So I'm gonna clean it up. This is gonna be my topper. So I need to take it clear up over the edge. Okay. All right, here we go. Start in the back. I'm gonna go around a little bit. I'm gonna tighten this or flatten this out. Okay. And then here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. So it's already cleaning it up. Let me show you. So see, instead of that, I'm getting that. So it's much cleaner. Okay, so let's keep going. And again, I'm just using my seam binding, my neutral seam binding. You guys can stain it with your tea or whatever you use. And then you can make it stronger to get it darker. You can let it sit longer to get it darker. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky. Because I need it to go like around this lip. I've never really done that. I don't know about that. Very nice. Hey Cynthia, you might want to catch the replay on this one. We talked about a lot of stuff, and we've been going for quite a while actually. 12:45 I think is when I came on my time, so it is now 2 o'clock. I still have to go to town, gotta go to the grocery, I want to go to Hobby Lobby, I gotta go to the car wash, gotta get gas, I gotta get all the, I'd much rather be live with you guys than running errands. I used to be like, I love to go putz around the stores and whatever, and now I'm like lazy, but sit here and I'd rather sit here and craft. Oh, see it sliding down. I thought maybe this glue might help me. Oh, I think it's going to. It's just taking me a minute. I'm sorry. Taking me a minute, but I want to get it right, you know? Okay. This might be another keeper for a little while anyway. You know, I like to enjoy my things. I make them and I keep them for a while, and then I bring them to you. Especially neutral things like this. Okay, no need to go on around. I'm at the back. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Got a couple little pieces hanging. Okay, now I'm gonna put some of this on the top part of the lip of this bottle. I just think that'll clean it up. Okay, wrapping it around. Wow, yeah, that was almost a catastrophe right there when that lace fell short. Wow, I knew I could figure something out, but I wasn't sure I would love it. You used to love to go around shopping. Now I'd rather stay. I know. Exactly. Exactly. $8. Jiminy Lordy. I paid up for that one. No kidding. $8 is what she says. But look at the chippiness on it. It's like perfect. Could have a little bit more paint. But it's pretty perfect. It's a door stopper in case anybody's like, what the heck is that thing? It's perfect. So now let me find the most paint. I think it's right there. Okay, so this is going to be the front. So since I now have fabric, I'm just going to hot glue because hot glue will work fine on wood and on fabric. If it was going on the glass bottle, I think I would have to E6000 it, but I think hot glue is going to hold this just fine because it's on fabric. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Ooh, I knew I was going to like this one. Okay, so we're done with all of this stuff. I love to be done with stuff. Okay, now, let's bring the paper plate over here. See what we've got left is really just some flowers and a button. So, and then we want to do our bow. Okay, okay. I know. Yeah, probably pretty yucky. I think I should probably seal it with just a layer of Mod Podge, just so it's got something on it so I don't lose any more paint. I'm going to do that. Might give it a little tiny bit of shine, even though this is matte. I think I'll do that while I'm thinking about it. And this top part's pretty cruddy. The rubber part that this door is so hard. It put a hole in the door. It's the perfect bottle top though. Dang if it ain't, right? Ah, that's good. Okay, all right. That just snazzed her right up. Okay, now this bottle, the yucky part, just the cardboard part just fell out of the lid. Now we get to decorate. Yes, she's gonna sleep in the paper plate room, and I'm not picking them up either. I did mindfully push them against the wall. It made them too thick so she can reach the windows to put the blinds up and down. She'll probably put them down and leave them down, but anyway, yeah, you're right. She's in the paper plate room. Okay, now I need to cut. So this has just a little kind of a triangle-y. You guys know you can hit that little arrow down and get those words out of your way, or you can slide, but find time for me to tell you that. There. And I'll keep this for my snippet drawer. That's better. Okay, so I want to add, so I had this, whoop, oh, there goes my flowers. Okay. So if you guys got to go, and you guys have been here a long time, I'm just going to wrap some lace around this bottle, put a button on the lid. I might do the seam binding bow because the lid is black and there's nothing, well, that top is black. There's nothing really black on this bottle. What else am I going to do? I'm going to add buttons up the back, buttons on the corner of the trim, and then put in some flowers and maybe this ticket on the back. I don't know. So that's my plan. Hi, Sherry. Girl, you're late. We've been here for a little while, so you may want to catch the replay to see what all you missed. It was quite exciting there. We had a little, oh my gosh, it's not going to work moment. I'm not going to jazz up this bottle too much because I want you to be able to see that it's a bottle. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the glass on it. It's a little lady's perfume bottle. It's kind of a new thing for me to start picking up and watching for. I found a beautiful, really pretty kind of carved glass one with a beautiful old green and white label, and I absolutely loved it, and that's what started this bottle thing for me. Okay, yeah, I don't like the black lid, so it's kind of fun for me to have something new. So I'm going to cover this lid too with some seam binding. But ouch, that's a little warm. I went in there a little too soon. I thought I'd be okay with this tiny little lid, but I'm not. It's too black. So we're just going to cover that up. Should have painted it, would have been better. Because the button I picked is not being, oh, you know what? Maybe I should. I think I'm going to paint it. I got it all cruddy with glue. I don't like it. I don't like that. It's bigger than the lid, and I don't know how am I going to get the round part of the lid perfect. I think painting it's going to look better. So you guys can take me a minute longer. You just did, just now? Did you get the text? Did you get my text? Gosh, I sent it. I gave you 15 minutes notice before. Gave you 15 minutes notice before I went live, and we've been on, I think it was 12:45, and it's 2:15 now. That's crazy. Okay. I think, let me get my paint. I'm gonna get the beige. Oh, if I can get it open. Yeah. I'm just gonna dip in. I'm just gonna use this brush too. The Mod Podge brush. I didn't get all the glue off, but it's fine. Just make it look that much cruddier. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I sent it through Telegram and through my texting service. Okay. Just hit it one more time. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So now that brush is done. Put the lid back on my paint. Okay. Let's dry this down. This is better. Oh, that would have been pretty, Pamela. Dang it. Yeah, that would have been really pretty to put it in gold. Oh, well. I wasn't thinking. Wasn't even thinking about that. Okay, now let's do, since it's a little blah, so I don't want to do a whole lot. I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. I soaked it. I squirted Dawn dish soap in it, and it broke down a lot of the perfume. It was covered in perfume. I did that, and then I used as hot a water as my tap would let me. So there's still a little bit of perfume in there, but not much. Okay, this will help pull it together because it's so white compared to everything else, but I liked the contrast. I wanted it to show up. Yeah, paint the lid gold. What a great idea. Would have made it much schmancier. Okay, now I got my tie crooked. Oh, come on. Okay, so pull the tail to get the bow smaller. Pull the tail to get the bow smaller. And oh, when I tighten it, it tightens right back to where it was. Let's pull it even small. Yeah, it's going to have to, it's not working. Some reason when you do that first part where you do the crisscross part, it just doesn't tighten down. I don't know why. Don't know why that is. Okay, that's sweet. And then a tiny little button in the middle of the bow is sweet. Okay, oh, that's too big. Let's get a tinier one. This one's good. The little mother of pearl one. I'm loving those. Okay, stick that in here. Okay. Okay, there's our, oh wait, I wanted to put a button on the top. Cute. Oh. It was cuter when it was black, but it's still cute. Okay, oh. So here's our little bottle. There's the lid. Okay, that's gonna match much better. Okay, and I'm thinking about putting it, oh yeah, look. How cute. Okay, I'm gonna put it down there. So it's mostly gonna hit here, and then I'm hoping it'll hit down here. Okay. And that's about it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so cute. So cute. Okay, now let's, oh, I should have ran the buttons up the button here. I'll just hang this bottle over the side. Ooh, Mr. Gravity's gonna want to pull that off. Okay, I'm done with the Mod Podge. Let's grab our buttons. Let's get those up the back and decide, do I want to put this stamp? It does match really well. It's a bus ticket, like they're going somewhere. I kind of like that idea. Something different for the back, because I always run buttons up the back, so I thought this might break it up a little bit. So I'm going to use this. I maybe could have used the paper. This works fine too. Or I could have spray adhesive did it as well. This is fine. It's right here. It's upside down. Put it at an angle. Let's see here. Let me see. It's got a little flap up there, but it's not serrated, but what do they call that when there's holes? Is it serrated? Like where you rip the ticket, it's got the holes, just to shorten it up a snap. Okay, got it. Okay, press that down everywhere. Might need a touch of glue on that little corner where it's wanting to wrap. I must have missed it. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We got our bottom on the front. And then let's run our buttons up the back. Oops, that's my dryer. Flatter. I'll switch it. Okay, where's the middle? There's that one. And this one. And that one. Now I need a browner one. Or a little one. Oh, that's cute. Let's do a little one. Okay, and then I need to run some up here. Okay. Oh, fell right where I needed it to, thank goodness. Oh, that one had a great string on it. Oh wow, of course I covered it up. I need one more. Okay, that's good enough because that's all going to be covered up anyway. But they're there if anybody goes snooping. Oh yeah, that string on that button is weird now. Turn it on there before I saw it. Okay. So there's the back. Okay, and then I feel like I need a couple up here. So I hope this is not too big. Let's put it at the base. Ooh, that's all got all kinds of cracks and stuff in it. That's a cool one. I'll put this one up here. That might be just enough, actually. Yeah, that might be enough. And then, yeah. Okay, so there's that. I think that's, oh, well, kind of, yeah, maybe I can get one more. Just go for a little one. Here's a little one right here. Right here. Yeah, I can get it in. Okay. I didn't see it until I held it up. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, type commands. Oh, I don't know. You guys just ignore that. Does that come up on other people's pages, or am I the only? I'm probably the only one. I don't think I've ever seen that on anybody else. Why does it keep coming up? I don't know. Okay. Then I was going to put, I need 3 buttons. Unless I do 3 flowers and skip all these flowers, because it doesn't really need. And does that, yeah, I wonder about that. Kind of like that instead of the buttons. Because I stepped out of my box on this one, a little bit different. I've got these satin flowery ribbon. They're like with the little rhinestone in them. That gives it a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to hold that down a little bit and point it in. Do the same thing with this one. Let's take a peek at it. See how you feel about that. Yeah, because you're barely going to... Yeah, you see them though. Okay. Okay. All right. Go in for the big finish. Yay! Glad you like it. Okay, we're going in for the big finish. Let's see what happens here. I don't need to be hiding behind the bottle. Yeah, see that just adjusts right down, stays right where I put it. It's so weird. But when you do that first part of it, it doesn't adjust. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need that. However, I think we need it on this side because the bottle's on the other side. Okay, so let's cut. That's a little bit longer. And let's cut these. Okay. Let's get this down and put a button in the middle. Then we'll reassess the situation and see what else she needs, if anything. Anything at all. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just do a little tiny one, little tiny mother of pearl with a string. Right there. Yeah, I had these flowers like for backup, but I don't think we need them. And I don't think we need, like, I could do another, nah. You know, sometimes more is more. Sometimes a little less is more. I think in this case, oh gosh. I think in this case, we got her. Okay, I'm calling her. Tell me if you see anything. Kathy. Uh-oh, Sherry, I just cut them off. But they're still hanging down. Okay, so here's the top. I'll spin it. I'm looking above the letters. So there's the top, and then here's the bottom. Let's see. If they're too long, they're going to get in the way. I'll tell you what, I think Jimmy's right, putting that veiling, that tulle, whatever. Now she uses actual tulle, it sounds like, where I'm using vintage lace in this case. So it's a little bit tighter knit, so it makes it a little bit harder to see the picture, but you definitely can see it. I'm so glad I waxed it and made it darker on the sides. It gave it a lot more contrast to pop. And then I waxed the bottle as well. So you almost don't even see the tissue paper under there. However, the bottle was kind of cruddy to start with. So, oh, I guess you see it down here. But yeah, you can, and if it's in the light, if you put it in front of a window by a lamp or something, you're definitely going to see through it because I can see the wrinkles and stuff in the paper. Very cool. I've never done a paper and a lace together. Put some pearls around the neck. Oh, like up here maybe? I might have my button in the way. It's a cute idea. Oh, I don't know. If I get this button off, I will. It's on there. When you stick stuff to fabric, I don't know if I can. And I guess I could stop the pearls. Okay, hang on. You guys want to stay longer. I know there's a point. I think it's 4 hours. Facebook cut me off one time. I did a sale, and it was away when I first started doing them. And I was on for 4 hours, and it kicked me off. Like, what happened? And then somebody told me, you were on too long. I don't know what. Oh. I'm trying to find a place to put this. I don't know what the time limit is now, but yeah, 4 hours back then was. Okay, so let's see. Oh, she's right. Okay, Kimberly. You're right. Look. It's pretty. Do I want them loose? See, the bow's kind of in the way for loose. Nope, I think they need to be tight. I wish you'd have said that before because I'd have dropped them right here. I'd put them down there. Or both, down here and up here. But so tell me what you think. That's about as high as I can get them before the bottle starts to turn out. Yeah, okay, I see your hearts. Okay. Or do I like the tinier ones better? Like the tiny or the big? Little or big? Little. Big. So who met the challenge last night? It looked like 3 of you did. Only 3, because some of you are probably already following, so that's not fair to say. You like the big? Somebody gave me a, or was that me? My finger up in the air. Little, tiny, little. Okay, I want. There it is. It was me. Oh, there's a couple bigs. Oh, now we're 50-50. Okay. Well, the big makes more impact for sure. The little's just sweet though. Actually, there's a little ledge underneath here. If I glue really slowly, I can get the little ones up there, which I kind of like. Okay. I'm going little. You said little, but you meant big. Okay, only because I think I would go big as well. But because I got this little, there's a little gully in this. And these little pearls are laying really nicely in that gully. So I'm going to go little. Even though I know I asked you, but that was before I knew there was a gully. I can feel it. So we're going to go with the little in the gully. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to work my way around the gully. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. I think I like the little ones, not too much. You like it on the ledge? I do too. It's up just a little bit higher than what I was showing you before. Okay. Around. And that let it fit with the button too. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let me cut it. It's got to be cut. Ooh, right there. I need to hot glue this string down if it will. Nope, it won't. I'm going to lose one. Okay. Put some hot glue on that string so that they don't come unstrung. Wipe the hot glue off of this one and put it in my bag of loose pearls, because every once in a while in the middle of a button or a bow or something you need a loose pearl. So don't throw the loose ones away. Let's finish that. Now, ooh, that slid a little bit off that string. We're good though. Okay. Oh, sweet. Very, very sweet. Never put a bottle on a bottle, I don't think. I know I haven't. I've never done a bottle on a bottle. Yes, but it'll take a little bit, Diane. It doesn't go right away, and I noticed there's 3 or 4 of them that are missing. So whatever, we pay for an app that switches them over. So it might take a few days, but this one is titled Making an Old Bottle with Tissue, Paper, and Old Lace, I think. So you'll find it. And if you just have to keep peeking back. I don't know how long it'll take, but I've been watching so that I can turn on monetization for advertising revenue and for over there. And then, because you have to do each video, you have to tell it it's approved for children. And then I always check my title, make sure the title's okay for YouTube searches. So yeah, so it'll be there. So anyway, I'll keep an eye, and if they're not going over, I'll let Danita know, because she can send them over. I don't know how she does that, but she can do it. She doesn't teach me that stuff because she wants to do it. Yeah, the pearls were a great idea. That was a great idea. It definitely, you see them. I mean, even in your peripheral vision, when I'm looking at the whole bottle, I can see those. So yeah, that's great. And I love the bottle detail. Start watching for these little perfume bottles. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for a little bottle. They're usually about $3, $4 to $5 if they've got a great old label on them. I wouldn't pay any more than that. And that's what I'm paying. So anyway, if you find a box of little old bottles cheaper, let me know. I'll be happy to buy them. So you guys have resources that I don't have. Even though I have a lot of stuff, you guys still find things, and I'm like, oh, yay. So I've had a few people messaging me. They want to send me some stuff, so I'm excited to see what all I'm going to get. I just got a huge box of velvet from Mary, so I'm excited about that. I need to get that cut because I'll share it with all of the girls in the group. We were cutting it up and sharing it so we can, because someone in here messaged about trying a velvet butterfly, and I'd never tried that, but I thought that would be a fun group project. I don't think she's in my group, so that's kind of crappy, but maybe I'll share it if I figure it out. I figure out how to do it. But that was a good idea to try. I think I can try it. Although I'd rather paint it than sew it, but I might have to sew it. I don't know. Cleaning off the hot glue. Got a little bit of hot glue on my ribbon. Oh, you guys, I just love it. So see, yeah, I need to put it on my mantle and enjoy it for a little while, and then we'll put it in a sale or whatever. Oh, my button's off a little bit. On my bottom. No, it's not. It's okay. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. It was so fun, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Golly, we were on here a long time. Long time. Big bottle. But yeah, but we went over some frames and some metal, and then we looked at some pictures that I want to put in the frame. We talked about watercolor. I showed you another big project that I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous because, again, it's going to be, who would ever think it'd take that long to make a bottle? Friggin' little bottle. It did. It did. But yeah. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. I got to get going. I got to get to town. Ugh. Gonna trudge through the crowds. I hate getting gas. I always wanted to marry someone that was rich enough that I could get full serve gas. I tell you guys this story all the time. So I get married and they started self-serve gas. I never got to have full service gas. That's how old I am. Used to be you could pull up to a gas station and say, fill her up. And they'd wash the windows and they'd do it all for you. And you'd just sit there and do your makeup or fix your hair or whatever. Wait. Now, even if you're dressed up in a dress, you still have to get your own freaking gas. I hate that. I hate standing there. Yucky. I hate it. So, yeah. That's kind of the story of my life wrapped up in a nutshell, right? Kind of how it goes. So, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. I always enjoy hanging out with you so much. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.